Do you have to make a will? No, you don't actually. It's not illegal not to make a will. If you get to the end of your life and you haven't got a will, you're known as being intestate, and that's very common. The more pertinent question really is it safe not to make a will? Because if you are intestate, then there is a complex set of rules that determines what happens next, and it's not you that's decided what happens next. It's not you that's decided who's going to be responsible for putting your affairs in order, and it's not you who's decided who's going to benefit from the assets that you've left behind. Quite simply, that's the basic consequence of being intestate. But thinking about it more deeply, the whole thing about being intestate is that your estate is going to be inherited by, and responsibility for putting your affairs in order is going to go to your nearest relative. And there's a complicated, multi-layered set of rules to determine who is your nearest relative according to your personal situation. Those are called the intestacy rules. So if you fall foul of the intestacy rules and the outcome isn't that great, it can end up that you've avoided the inconvenience of making a will, but you've created a whole load of inconvenience for, the next generation and the people that you leave behind. So what I would ask you to do is just pause and think about that basic question. Is it safe and is it appropriate for me not to bother? And if the answer to that question is, yeah, it's perfectly all right, it's not going to have any major consequences if I don't bother, fine. But knowing in your own mind and having a clear picture as to what the consequences would be for you is the important thing. Because who is your nearest relative? Like I say, is a complicated question, and it depends on whether you're married, whether you've got kids, whether your parents are surviving, whether you have siblings, whether you have nephews, nieces. And in certain circumstances, you might find that you don't have any qualifying nearest relatives according to these rules, these intestacy rules, and that could actually mean that everything that you've left ends up with the king. Honestly, goes to the crown in certain circumstances. So over the next couple of videos, what I'll do is just explore that for you, so that you can see how these rules might apply to you in your specific circumstances, and you can decide for yourself. Do I need to make a will? Is it worth me doing it, or can I safely get away with not doing it?